for entertainment purposes only.
Today we're looking at a ritual for prosperity with Santa Muerte. We're going to look at all the steps objectively. This is what we're going to need. A 7 potencies candle in a jar, a clay plate, a bag of bird seeds, matches, a plastic knife, a permanent marker, the Suaroro seeds. These are used in necklaces as well for good luck and for protection. Then we're going to need gold dust. This is optional, but this is that powder that they put on nails. We're going to need a spray bottle, a bill in any amount of currency. If you don't have one, you can use plain money. And we're also going to need rosemary, rue, and rubbing alcohol. The list is tagged in the description in case you just want to buy the items off Amazon. You can just use my link, but you can also get them at many stores in person if you prefer, or you may also have some of these items already at home. The first thing that you're going to need is to clean the candle. The candle is going to be one of the elements that as a magician can command. And it begins with you having all the elements present at your altar. So that's water, fire, which will be any candle burning at your altar, air, which is going to be the incense for protection, and earth, that typically can be salt or also tangible like money. But besides that, you also have to channel your own magician internal elements in your body, which you already have. So our bodies are 80% water. So water is taken care of. The way our body can burn protein, that represents the fire. Breathing through your lungs, that's going to be the air, and the earth is represented by the calcium in our bones. So the way that you're going to clean the candle is going to include cleansing fluid, which if you don't know, you can make this in a spray bottle with rue, rosemary, and rubbing alcohol. About half the bottle you can fill it with rue, half with rosemary, and then you can fill it with rubbing alcohol up to the top and shake it. I'll explain why, but if you want to skip this part, you can click the timestamp in the description for the next section. The reason why rue, rosemary, and alcohol are powerful for cleansing is because rue is a master herb of protection, uncrossing, and spiritual defense. It breaks curses, and it also ends bad luck. Rosemary in magic, it's an amplifier of purification. So unlike rue, which removes dark energy or sticky energy, rosemary actually invites clarity, focus, and healing. So it seals the space after rue clears it. And then the rubbing alcohol is a solvent and energy dispenser. Imagine rubbing alcohol is used to extract spiritual forces and send them away into the air. So when you mix the three in a spray bottle and spray it, you can cut cords, you can clear bad vibes, neutralize hexes or emotional residue. With this fluid, you can also reset your energy field or your space. Now we can continue to actually cleaning the candle. For this part, you're going to want to turn the candle upside down, spray it with a little bit of cleansing fluid, and with the plastic knife, which is symbolically going to cut energies, you can do a sliding down motion, rubbing it across the side of the candle while repeating this. I destroy, I break, I take off, I disarm, I untie, and I eliminate all negative energy and conjure from this candle. This is an important step because you don't know with what intention a specific candle was created by a manufacturer or a warlock or witch that could have prepared your candle in a way that maybe would interfere with this ritual. So when you're saying I destroy, I break, make sure that you mean it. Remember that you're doing this ritual with conviction as the magician. You're ordering the universe to comply with your requests, magnified by Santa Muerte's power. Step number 2, now you're going to rub the candle all over your back, repeating this. This candle is not a candle. It represents my body, mind, and spirit. This candle is not a candle. It represents my body, mind, and spirit. 3 times. This candle is not a candle. It represents my body, mind, and spirit. While you're continuing to rub the candle, repeat this 3 times, and what's happening is the candle is becoming a vessel for your body. So step number 3, we're going to tie a knot in the wick of the unlit candle. This is going to guarantee that nobody else's energy can enter the candle or steal the energy or prosperity from the ritual. Step number 4, we're going to grab 3 of the lucky seeds and place them on top of the wax candle. Step number 5, you're going to take any bill. It can be $1, it can be a 20. Ideally, it would be real currency, but you can also use plain money symbolically. You're going to rub the bill all over your body while you begin to focus on exactly what prosperity you're asking for, but you have to be specific. You can't just say, I want to prosper. It has to be focused. You can say maybe, I want to make $300,000 this year for my business. But don't just say, I want money, because minimum wage is money. And the universe will say, oh, that's all you want. So remember, it can be about anything, obviously, but just as an example, you can say, I want to get these sponsors for making content, or I want this much for a down payment on a house. Make it very specific. Step 6, once you're clear about what you want, you put your energy into the bill, rubbing it on yourself, you can tape the bill to the candle. Now we're going to take the plate and add birdseed to the whole thing, leaving room in the middle of the plate where the candle is going to go. And you're going to add also lucky seeds throughout the plate as well. And now we're going to bring this plate to Santa Muerte. In front of step number 8, grab a pinch of bird seeds from the plate. Do not grab any of the red seeds though, just a tiny bit of the bird seeds, because you're going to put the bird seeds into your mouth. You're going to chew them a tiny bit while you repeat out loud your specific request for prosperity to Santa Muerte. Here you're also going to make a specific promise to Santa Muerte that you will do if she helps you achieve this specific level of prosperity that you're seeking. The promise is just something that's meaningful to you and her. So the relationship you guys have could have significance for something that maybe the average person wouldn't understand. So don't feel like there are rules to what you can promise her. But it goes without saying, if you get the prosperity you're seeking and you don't hold up your end of the bargain, then yes, you may self-sabotage. So make sure you're making a promise that you can actually keep. Now the seeds are still in your mouth. The reason why you're biting into the seeds and also speaking to them as part of speaking to Santa Muerte at the altar is because we're going to actually go outside right now with these seeds still in your mouth, and we're going to plant the seeds in soil outside. So you're going to take a walk, dig a small hole, and while walking, you're instructing the seeds to grow your specific request for abundance. Remember, it can be, I want to have 1,000 more clients for the products that I sell, or I want this specific promotion, nothing too general. This part may feel silly, yes, but think of the symbolism, because magic involves talking to inanimate objects and the universe actually responds. So step number 9, after you plant the seeds, come back to the altar, add gold dust to the seeds in the plate, as well as above the wax of the unlit candle. And this is because for the Aztecs, gold was deeply sacred and it reinforced life, fertility, and cosmic order. So once you add the gold, you thank Santa Muerte and you light the candle. It should take a few days to burn. Once it burns, throw away all the seeds, clean the plate with cleaning fluid. And if you use a real bill, you can take it off the candle, but you actually will want to spend it as soon as possible so that you can send it into motion into the universe rather than keep that money confined to your energy. If you used play money, you can write your requests on the money and thank Santa Muerte and then burn the bill outside as if it was an incense. Let me know in the comments if you like this type of content.